Welcome to the StockManor.com studios here in the Black Hills of South Dakota. I'm your Stockmanor, Brian Johnson. I'm making professional trading simple. Welcome to the Sunday afternoon video. And we are preparing for a new week in the markets. Hopefully, this will be a little bit more playable than what the previous weeks have been. Maybe we're just destined to dance in a range all of December. Uh, But all I know is that we are in the middle of that range right now, and so we have to continue to watch for a breakout. Yes, this gets boring. Yes, this gets tedious. But with all the gaps that have been happening, gap up, stall, gap down, stall, very difficult to make any money off of the indices themselves. Now, off of some individual equities, there has been some good plays. And I've brought some new plays to the table this week, and that will hopefully work well. If the indices are not going anywhere, take your attention to the stocks that I'm going to suggest, and maybe those will play out well for you this week instead of just playing the indices. Continue. I do thank you guys for continuing to pass my link around to the different sites. I do the indices. Lots of other people do the indices, but I think I'm one of the few people out there that actually give you stock picks to look at during the course of the week, which is very beneficial for those that just don't have the time to go out and find a whole bunch of stocks to play. So that might help you. It is free. These are all free videos every day. One note of business, Charlie, one of my subscribers, if you're watching this, I've been sending you emails, but they've been coming back undeliverable. So if you have a new email address for me, your domain is not working right now. So Charlie, if you want to send me a new email, that'd be great. Appreciate that. And I did, for those that asked, I added the Russells to the subscribers video. So if you'd like to see what the Russells is up to, I did add it to my subscribers video that you can see. I had a lot of subscribers actually ask me to do that. So if you want to know more about that, or if you're following that, TNA, TZA, IWM, whatever, all of those, and want an idea of what to do with those particular trades, I recommend the subscribers video. 15 bucks a month, pretty cheap, very cheap actually. No commitment, quit whenever you want. Okay, so let's break into it. Here we have the Dow. Now, the Dow had been moving up in this channel, and it is doing what the other markets are doing, and that is breaking sideways here. Moving straight sideways. Very difficult to play this. Now that we have an established range, you can take a speculative short up here and a speculative long down here because we have a pretty defined range now that we're staying within. But those are spec plays, so keep that in mind. Keep your stops tight, and I would watch it very closely. We've had these breakouts over like 10,500 on the Dow, which have not lasted long, so lots of head fakes up here. But if you want to continue to play that, you can either play it short at this level up here because that's all it's done in the past, is hit this level and gone down. Or you can wait for a break of this and try to play it long, but know that there's a good chance that it's going to head fake again. But maybe you catch the one that's the runner, and then of course it all pays itself off. You just got to keep your stops tight. The Dow daily, as you can see, we are still in this range here. If you follow me with FAS, you know that there is a certain trading range that I'm like, I just wouldn't be trading in right now. And this is certainly one to be very wary of. We're in the same type of look. The bears really need to get this thing and close this thing below 10,200. That would be a good start to things for the bears if they could get it back down here. The bulls, on the other hand, want to close above the 10,500 area to really make more headway. The NASDAQ, same type of a thing, kind of just this chopping action sideways. The daily, same thing. Not this blue trend line is holding very well right now, so continue to watch this. Break above 1815 is what I've been calling for a chance to the long side. But once again, every time it tries to break to new highs, it gets turned back as well, same as the other indices. From a weekly standpoint, though, I'm looking at these weekly charts, and this still, if it stays up here at its high, is still very bullish behavior. It's just astonishing to me that the bulls don't want to just give it up for a week or two or so and just let the bears go ahead and drag it back a little bit. It would actually be healthy if for the bulls to let the bears do that. but they just refuse to give up. There's so much buying pressure in here. So we'll continue to watch this too from a weekly standpoint. Remember that this still looks bullish. You have to stay bullish until it breaks down below these levels here on the weekly. SPX on a 60-minute doing the chop action. This one had a very hard break on Friday, but once again, couldn't hold it. The bulls just cannot hold. They're trying their best to get above these levels, and they're just not taking control. They get above it, and it's so they're just so tired they can't keep the momentum up, and it falls back. So we're going to continue to watch this little orange trading range we've been in for a while, and this overhead resistance on the channel line. These are holding very nicely. This trading range is containing price day after day. The blue line has now turned back not one but two attempts to break up and through this area. So I like this channel that we're watching. I like this trading range here that we're watching. It's boring. It's tedious. Yes, I know. But it is what it is. The markets are what they are. Just wait for your breakouts if you're a spy or you like to play the indices in any way. This is what you're ultimately looking for. Otherwise, you want to look at your equities for maybe more consistent, playable money-making plays going forward. SPX on a weekly, this once again looks like the NASDAQ. That looks like a bull pullback with a move to the upside now. So continued upside could happen up and over that 1115 area that we've been talking about. VIX on a daily, the fear continues to pour out of this. Here was the Dubai thing, but the fear continues to come back out as the market is reassured that everything's okay. Nobody seems to be all that scared right now in the markets, and it's very apparent based on the VIX. People are just at ease. They're very comfortable with what's going on in the markets right now. So no need for the VIX to go up. We'll continue to watch this chop action in the VIX moving forward as well. Apple on a 60-minute. This does not look good. I've been saying it and saying it, but it does not look good. It has been relatively weak compared to the broader market.